Pisces, hello and welcome to my channel. And this is going to be your reading for February 2025. I'll be using the Radiant Rider Waite deck, and I'm also going to be using the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. We'll start with the tarot first. So, Pisces. Right, I'm going to take that because the sun card tried to fall out and I tried to push it back in. So stop denying your joy. Stop denying your bliss. Right, well, the other one for, oh, wow. The devil's just fallen out in reverse. There's something here about denying your joy. The sun card is about joy, bliss, happiness. It's your expansion card. It's a warm, sunny day. It's just the right temperature. You feel buzzing. You can feel the energy of summer or spring. It feels blissful. But you think, I can't be arsed with it. I'm going to slam the door and go in. It's You're being told not to do that. You're trying to suppress this joy. And that is going to be a complex one because it's going to look different for everyone. But consequently, it's keeping you trapped. It's keeping you trapped in something. That's interesting. Right. I'm going to start pulling right now. We've got the Four of Cups at the bottom. And again, Four of Cups is about something comes in here off the cloud from the universe. But he's like, no, I don't want it. One of those times I've been hurt, I've been let down, I can't do it. And the universe is trying to give them something. It's trying to give them that joy. This is about closure. We'll keep pulling. Anxieties running high. I'll read them deeply in a minute. A choice, the Two of Swords. Fulfillment. Also, as well, there's something here about putting somebody else first, a transition. But I also feel as well this is somebody zoning out. And King of Swords, not King of Swords, Knight of Swords, which is about going for something. Right, so what is this about? Pisces. You're denying your joy. There's an imposter syndrome here. You're tied to something that doesn't serve you. It could be a person, a situation, a habit, a mindset. We're zoning out of something. We're wanting somebody else to come in and do it for us. There's a boat transitioning through your troubles. But I always find this card interesting that she's huddled up like that it's the man gliding through the water. And it's like, well, what's she doing there? Okay. Now, this could be for some of you that in a relationship, it could be other female with the male. Are you letting the male dictate? Are you letting the male put his emotions in front of yours? There's also something here about something behind your back, going on behind your back. Please remember with all these readings to not take them literal. These are for the star signs and they're not personal reads for you. So please do not think when I've said that somebody's cheating on you. It can come out in all kinds of things, in all kinds of situations. It can also be stuff from the past that's coming up. But, it could be being left in the past. It could be a father wound. It could be an ex-partner. And now we're switching off, we're zoning out, which is causing anxiety and stopping us reaching our potential. So guidance for going forward here. Yeah, and there's something, have I already said that about somebody else's emotional needs? People pleasing, keeping the peace. Two of Swords, your choice, your well-being. Very deep, this Pisces. A guidance for a way forward. Guidance for a way forward, Pisces. Woo! It's interesting. Yeah, again, it's this. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Four of Pentacles, stuck in the old ways. Queen of Pentacles, wisdom. King of Cups, do another one. Two of Cups, which is the internal world. Do you know what I'm getting here? This will right itself when a maturity has been reached. Now, that doesn't mean to say you're going to be an old lady or an old man. What it means is that when you step into your wise woman or wise man energy, you can help to release it. But at the minute, this sounds strange, but in some aspects, you feel safer stuck where you are because the thought of having to make a decision freaks you out. It could be leaving a relationship, having to, sort out where you're going to live, etc., money, finances. Do you know what? I was in the hairdresser just before Christmas. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I'll get back to your cards, but I think this is going to help. And they were talking about somebody that comes in that's, I think she's in her 70s or 80s. And they said that she's quite lonely. She's married, but she's quite lonely. But she comes in for a chat. And she doesn't love her husband anymore, even though she lives with him. And I was like, why didn't she leave him? She said, well, you love this. You also know me well. We've asked her that. Why don't you leave? Because things are not happy. And she says, well, I'm too old now, and it'd be too much upheaval. So you're staying in the same house with someone you don't love. Your home, which is meant to be a place of love, because it'll be too much upheaval. It's too hard. It's too difficult. And each year she gets older, obviously. And that, people can be like that with their job. It's too much to leave a job. I've been here 5 years now. I can't go into another workplace and get to know other people and other routines and other systems. Yes, you can. I'm too old now to go self-employment. I'm just going to plod on. We're going to have to step out of this plodded on energy. And I keep saying this in various videos about becoming creators. So back to your reading. King of Cups, your emotional well-being and your internal world. Some readers run away with this and say it's all about love and you're going to get a relationship. It can be about two people working together for something. But on a deeper level, what this card is actually about is a relationship that's happening within you. Your divine masculine, your divine feminine, your heart-centered love, and the frequency that's coming into that. So this is about what is being reflected to me. What is being reflected back to me in my life? What within me is attracting that? And that can be a trigger, and I'm here for triggers in 2025. What within me is bringing that, is attracting that in. So there's a lot going on here, Pisces. But ultimately, I'm going to go right to the beginning of this reading and I'm going to say, the problem is you're not stepping into your joy. You're putting up, you're shutting up. Now, this could be taught behaviours from parents, from grandparents, great-grandparents, put up and shut up, make do and mend. I like make do and mend if it's a dress, but I don't like make do and mend if it's a toxic workplace or an abusive partner. Or it's in a toxic neighbourhood where you live. We shouldn't be making do and mending. We can make do and mend a pair of socks if we really want to, or we can make do and mend with a dress if we want to sew a button back onto it. But we definitely shouldn't be making, doing and mending toxic situations or situations where we're not loved, seen and appreciated. And we definitely shouldn't be sacrificing our joy. As we step into these new frequencies that are coming each year and they're getting more and more profound and more intense, the way through it is through joy. If you're not embodying joy in your work life, your business life, your intimate life, sex life, physical life, all of it, if it's not of joy, you're going to see it, you're going to feel it in a way you've never felt before. And this is the universe telling you to step into joy, into joyful relationships, joyful friendships, joyful home life, joyful neighborhood. And anything that's internal that's reflecting something in needs to be addressed. And this is something that's going to keep taking momentum until we get it, until we can deal with it. So Pisces, I've no idea what I'm going to call this video. I think I'll decide once the camera's off. Pisces. Illumination. There's a lot of illumination. Oh, my nails. Shh. Illumination. It's been shown to you. Judgment. It's coming up to be looked at. That toxic relationship, that toxic friendship, that toxic food, that toxic mindset, that toxic workspace, that toxic whatever it is. It's coming. Do you know what I'm being given an analogy of? You know when you're putting your bins down, you get that last bag and you're pushing it down to get it in. I'm being shown it's like a jack in the box. You can't push it down. And even if you tried to and you cut and you put the lid over really quickly, the lid springs open. You're not going to be able to deny it anymore. You're being asked to step into your miracle zone. I know that if I make a decision, I can get through this. There is an element of confusion here that you're working through as well. And I think this confusion is traced back to old conditioning and the oh, and you know what comes up next? The Matrix. The shit old Matrix. We live in a matrix. We live in a false matrix that is collapsing at a rapid rate now. That false matrix is collapsing at a rapid rate. False matrix, the global stage, false matrix, the external world, work, friendships, family, all of that, in internal matrix. The internal matrix is also false as well because we've taken in all this false conditioning. So we're having to create another matrix, another world, a higher, authentic, true matrix. I want to know what card comes after that. And this is about embracing the colours of life. This I know these are painted cards, but I really saw that as a canvas of someone that's realized the matrix that they're in is a false matrix. It's an old matrix from an old time, and now they want to create something else. So he or she goes and gets the canvas, the pastels, the paints, and all of that. And they create something else. You're being asked to create a different life. And I'm also getting a message that some of you, one of you, a few of you, it's painful. There's some painful stuff here. Do you know what? The universe gets that, but you've got to now go forward. And actually taking those steps forward, you'll actually start releasing your dependency on it. And the more that you go forward and build another life, the lesser that hurts. And then you'll see the answer of why it happened in the first place. Right, before I go, next group healing is the 11th and 12th of February 2025, and it's healing heartbreak. Heartbreak comes in many shapes and forms: death of a loved one, death of a pet, loss of a child, heartbreak, loss of a home, finances, health, etc. It's £22 for 2 days distance channeled healing. There's no links, no Zooms, no lives. You go about your day as you would with me channeling the healing to you. There is a video below in the description and the pinned comment if you scroll down a little bit, and it'll say for more information, please watch this. To take part, please click on that link, and that's where you put your name down. So it's the 11th and 12th of February. So for healing the heart, healing heartbreak, making peace with heartbreak, and then we're able to go forward from that in the strongest possible heart-opened position that we can at this time. Okay. And that's £22. Some of you keep asking about sessions. I do see clients. I do keep telling people I see clients. Again, it's my website is below because I know new people keep coming to the channel. The website is below. Everything's booked on the booking system on the website. At the time of filming, there are still some spaces left in February, but that's at the time of filming. At the time of filming, there's about a depending, like I said, depending on when you watch this, 2 to 4 to 6 week waiting list, depending on what date you want, what time you want, etc. Okay, so it's not too long, which is good. So tarot readings, healing sessions, mentoring sessions, website below. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.